Hello, so are you considering having an aesthetic treatment, but you are worried about being judged? So if so, then keep listening. I am covering something different every week for those people who are considering having a medical aesthetic treatment, but you've got loads of questions and concerns, and so I'm addressing something different every week. So today I am covering a big one. So you are worried that you may be judged by your friends as family, judged as being vain or as being trying to be mutton dressed as lamb, etc. So I've got a few things to say on this. The first thing to say is if you check out my video 1, it's all about how I keep your treatment looking fresh, not fake. So my passion is that I give you really supernatural results. So the chances are they're just not going to know. You will just look more refreshed. You will just look great for your age, etc. The chances are they're just not going to know you've had a treatment unless it's someone you're living with, and you might have to explain a little bit of swelling, etc. So that could be a little bit different. If you are thinking you might have to tell someone, so if you choose to tell someone you're worried about them being judgmental, first thing that I would say is that we're all too busy to really be looking at other people, spending time judging them. Most of us are just really, really busy. So the chances are they're not going to be judging you at all. If you're thinking, well, no, I've got someone in mind, I'm going to have to tell them, they're going to be super judgmental about it. I would say it might be that you just need to explain. If you feel like you've got to tell them, you might need to explain what your motivations are if you feel like you have to. So have a think about what your motivations are for actually wanting the treatment. I'm going to address that in a moment, because it may be that they just think this is vanity, but it's always so much more than that. And so if they understand that, they may be less judgmental. It could be that they actually really want a medical aesthetic treatment themselves, but for whatever reason they can't. And so that's why they're being a bit judgmental. So, just bear that in mind. Another thing, and an important thing, is that when you have your medical aesthetic treatment, if you do have an aesthetic treatment, you will probably get to the point where you kind of stop caring. And the reason why you're going to stop caring, not in an unpleasant way, is that you are most likely going to feel great about yourself. Your confidence will be up. You know the value of the treatment yourself, and so you'll stop really caring about what other people think, because you know what it's given to you, and so and your confidence will be better. So you'll just stop thinking as much about negativity and just thinking about your own positivity and what it's given to you. And that just brings me on to the final point, and this is just to explain to anyone who's sitting there unsure what medical aesthetics is really, really about. It's so much more than just your appearance. Obviously, it's about your appearance, but it's actually goes so much deeper than that. Often, if you are worried about people judging you as being vain, it's because you're probably thinking yourself, oh God, this is a bit vain. I'm spending all this money on myself to look better. But my patients, when they come to see me, I will explore with them what motivates them to want the treatment, what is it that's driving them, and so I'll find out those reasons. And there is always something so much deeper. So as we're getting older and we start to see these kind of signs of aging, this can affect our confidence. It can be putting us on the back foot so that we are not interacting as we may have done 10 years ago with our colleagues or our friends. And so it's much, much more. And what the treatments can do is bring your confidence up, because you look great, you feel great, back on the front foot, and improving your well-being often, so that you interact with people in a more positive way and more confidently. So I think that's really, really important to remember that if you are worried about other people judging you, it's probably more about your own kind of fear of and concern about the fact that you're doing something you consider to be vain. So just delve a little bit deeper about what it is that's motivating you, and how much is it bothering you? What will it mean to you if you have that treatment? And that's what I was saying about, if you, on one of those points there where I was saying, you'll get to the point where you know what it does for you, and so that you'd stop caring as much. And that's definitely how I found the kind of having treatments. I know what a positive impact it has, how I feel. And so I'm not really bothered too much about what other people think about it. If it's something you want to discuss with me, I will see you. I am always non-judgmental. I hope you can tell that from my videos. If you want to discuss something with me, then please do get in touch and send me any more questions and concerns, and I'll love to address them for you. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.